Hi, this is Danny Doyle, and I'm joined by Robin Left. And we are here with more Fire Emblem Engage! 0% growths.
I hope this will be a very engaging episode.
I mean, if you want to, farm engagement, we are about to do a unit review of someone a little bit controversial, for the stupidest fucking reason. I've highlighted the Fire Emblem fans when there are 2 units in the same class, and suddenly civility is thrown out the window.
What do you mean? There's no controversial units here. What are you talking about?
Let's talk about Boy. Do you have any, opinions on Alcryst?
I mean, he's like the best fucking unit in the game, let's be real here.
Oh my goodness.
I mean, you promote him, you get him to level 5 promoted, so he gets Luna, you give him like a Brave Bow, and you give him all the skill books, and he like quads, and he gets Luna, and he kills everything. It's really good.
Luna does literally always proc. I believe it has 100% proc rate. And
yeah, and you give him the Crom Ring, and you give him Blend at the same time.
Yeah, that sounds fair. That sounds fair and valid. That sounds like the sort of thing I would do to him. We should be more serious, though. So, Alcryst is the second archer you get. He's level 10. At this point in time, unless you've been hyper-focusing Etia, he's going to not only be, like, a higher level than her, but also just have generally better stats than her. His thing is... So, often people will compare Alcryst and Etia to each other because they both start out as archers. And, like, the debates got really fucking, like, heated and toxic when this game first came out. Which was kind of silly because oftentimes the Etia, like, propaganda was, well, you send her warrior, in which case, well, why are we comparing her to the sniper, right?
Yeah.
Because even though it says Lord, he's functionally
It's a fancy sniper.
It is.
It's a fancy sniper with Luna.
He gets Luna at level 5 promoted. And so the argument with Luna, right, is... Well, there's 2 arguments that I think kind of miss the point. The first argument is like, well, Luna kills everything because it always goes off no matter what. And the second argument is Luna's worthless because it's chance-based and so you can never rely on it. And I think that, especially when comparing him to Etia, that feels kind of silly because Etia is a unit who pretty famously has hit issues. I remember at one point I ran the calcs, and at most points throughout their training arcs, they actually have, like, similar chances of killing people, because Alcryst's thing is you put a bunch of speed boosters on him, give him a brave weapon, and he has 4 attempts to proc Luna, and if he procs Luna, the thing dies because he pierces their defense. So you can get it to the point where he has, like, an 80% chance to kill something with Luna, which is usually going to match, like, Etia's accuracy. The problem with that comparison is, like, Etia, you can supplement Etia's accuracy more easily than supplementing Alcryst's Luna chance. Like, there's a skill called Hit plus 10, there's no skill called Luna chance plus 10.
Hey,
you can, like...
Hey, there is Rightful King.
Oh, there is Rightful King. Wait, you're cooking. I think, honestly, like, I'm a fan of Alcryst as a filler unit. I like using him in the mid-game, because someone's got to shoot down flyers, similar to using Etia in the early game, because someone's got to shoot down flyers. And if I'm on random growths and he, like, levels super good, I'll use him. His personal skill is actually pretty neat. Like, plus 3 strength when people near him get attacked. I think you can leverage this to let him sort of punch above his weight more easily than Luna, which is, like, it is chance-based and early on. Like, I mentioned you can get him to the point where he's quadding, but that's not free, right? Like, you give him Lin, you give him a Rainbow, you give him the sort of things that, like, come later in the game. I guess the other thing people talk about is with like the Lin support is Astro Storm gives him 5 shots to proc Luna, but the damage rounding formula doesn't really work in your advantage in that case. Like, yeah. I've had him attack not even like the bulkiest of enemies, just like semi-bulky enemies, and proc Luna like 3 out of 5 times and still not secure the kill. Just because, like, and that's not even like a, oh my god, Alcryst's stats suck. I mean, they do, because they gave him stats that rely on being able to, like, they rely on proccing Luna to deal significant amount of damage to do kills. And it's more just that the damage rounding of multi-hit attacks is not beneficial to Luna to other forms of damage buffs, just because of the way Division works. Which is a little unfortunate to him.
God damn it, math.
You can also get very funny, and like, instead of going for the quad bow, just embrace the gambling, give him like a killer weapon with really high crit, and have him attack when the forecast says 0 times 2, and then he just deletes things with Luna crits. That's very fun and funny. I've heard the argument, and I don't agree with this, but I've heard the argument that, like, you get a pretty excessive number of turn wheels in Engage, so you might as well just embrace the gambling and, like, just rewind if the gambling doesn't pay off. The problem I have with that is very quickly you will go from I have way too many turn wheels to oops, I spent all 10 turn wheels on Alcryst and now I'm in a bad situation.
You could also, like, do that same thing with anybody else who could go gambling.
Mm-hmm. Like, I mean, Alcryst does have the highest payoff, I feel like.
Yeah, that's fair. That's entirely fair. But yeah, I mean, like, if Alcryst has an 80% chance to kill something, and that's similar to Etier's hit rate, you could just do the same thing with Etier.
That's true. That's true. And that's why I think the comparisons, in addition to, like, Etier goes warrior, so they're kind of doing different things, I think that even if you're just going warrior and using bows, Etier's gonna miss stuff sometimes, and Alcryst's gonna not proc Luna sometimes, and there's also certain targets where, like, Alcryst doesn't need to proc Luna, but there's certain targets where Etier doesn't have accuracy issues, right?
Yeah.
Beyond the comparison, like, just filler bow unit is nice. Yeah, I don't have much else to say, do you?
No, I don't really have experience with Alcryst. My experience is the discourse I've heard.
Fire Emblem discourse.
Woo!
Speaking of discourse, should we talk about the Lapis of it all?
Anyway, so this is like the best fucking unit in the game. You promote her, you send her Wyvern, you give her Lin, you give her like an engraved killer weapon, and she like kills everything, right? I mean, she's really good.
She's like fine. Lapis to me is kind of the poster child of modern Fire Emblem doesn't have bad units. It just has people who are like
higher investment.
Yeah. And because of that, the discussions around, especially if you're like ranking or tiering units, a sort of pet peeve of mine is the idea that, like, well, because the cast of game X is overall stronger than the cast of game Y, there's no such thing as a D tier, or there's no such thing as an F tier. I do on stronger casts often omit F tier, because I feel like F is the, like, oh wow, God hates you people.
Yeah.
Yeah. But when talking about and evaluating units in these games with stronger casts, like Engage, like Three Houses, like Conquest, those sorts of things, they're not competing with, like, Sophia and Carla and whatnot. They're competing with the other people in their game. And while there are certainly people in Engage who I think have worse prospects than Lapis, there's also quite a few that have significantly better, both in terms of, like, needing less tools to immediately be useful, and also being more useful if you give them the super high immediate investment. I don't think she's, like, bad, because you do get her early enough that she can get the, like, level 10 emblem skills. And as you say, the Wyvern path is kind of built for her. She's a very high speed unit. Sword Fighter's not a particularly good class, so she kind of wants to get out of that as quickly as possible. Similar story to Kagetsu and Diamant. I see people compare her to Kagetsu all the time because they are both in the Sword Fighter class line, but I mean, the Kagetsu comparison's just a little bit unfair, I think. Because he's just got insane stats, and nobody's gonna hold up to that.
Does.
I think a better comparison is the other physical units who join around this time. Those being like your Alcrysts, like your Etier, like your Ambers coming next chapter, and my personal I compare to a bunch is Diamant, because they have nearly the same personal stats, and they both kind of just want to reclass to Wyvern, like Sword Wyvern, because of sword proficiency.
Yeah, they're really similar. I'm using both of them on my current playthrough right now. I'm doing different things with them. Their performance is actually pretty similar, even still. They're not... Neither of them are terrific. I like both of them. But, I mean, we'll talk about Diamant when we get to next map, but, yeah, Lapis... I honestly don't even think she's, like, that fast, partially because of her build sucking so much.
It do be bad.
Yeah, granted, Iron Blade is... I don't know. I mean, how heavy is Iron Blade?
So if she's using swords, she's usually not weighed down by as much. Her base speed is 14, so the Iron Blade must be 7 weight. It's so... I hate the UI in it so much.
Yeah, the UI is obnoxious.
But, yeah, she... Because she, and that's why I say, like, if you go Wyvern, she wants to be a Sword Wyvern. She appreciates the fact that you can take swords into Wyvern in this game, which you couldn't in a lot of others. Because she wants to be using the lighter weapons. And sword proficiency lets her do that. Unfortunately, like, she really does need that second seal. Like, even if it's not Wyvern, she can go Great Knight to supplement her strength. And sort of bring the speed into that.
I don't think I've ever thought about Great Knight Lapis. That sounds funny.
So Great Knight and Wyvern share a class strength modifier, which is why I bring it up.
Okay.
It is one of those classes that, like, especially later on when you get back the emblems that appreciate cavalry bonuses, units can often go into Great Knight and be like, okay, I take advantage of, like, Sigurd cav bonuses and have similar stats to Wyvern. Like, it's a little bit slower and a little bit bulkier, but not by much in either. Not as much as you would expect. And if you've trained up a unit a lot, like, their stats can usually work with it.
Yeah. Yeah. Lapis is, use her if you really like her, but you won't be missing her if you don't really want to use her. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk.
Thank you for your TED Talk.
You're welcome.
I guess the last thing we haven't mentioned is share spoils.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of the personal skills are not super impactful and engage, and I would say share spoils is one of those that isn't, but at least it does something. Minus 10 crit is not a cost. Like, unless you are going for a Wrath build, the critical hit is kind of irrelevant. So being able to just, like, for free supplement your accuracy by 10 is quite nice. Like, swords are already a fairly accurate weapon type, but there's, especially with, like, covert enemies, or even just, like, you know, very fast, there's some very fast sub-bosses coming up in the form of Kagetsu and Zelkov, who we have to fight a couple of times. It can be nice to have another way of supplementing hit, so I appreciate it.
Yeah, it's pretty nice. Although I do find myself giving her, like, killer weapons decently often for some reason. I think you get like a free Wodow that I end up giving to her when I'm using her.
That's so funny that you bring up the Wodow as the killer weapon, because it's, like, strictly worse than the Killing Edge.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. I don't know.
I don't know what they did. They massacred my baby. I remember the GBA days.
When the Woda was cool and epic.
Just like Lapis is cool and epic.
She really is.
I think Citrine's pretty cool and epic. Of the three of these units...
This is like the worst fucking unit in the game.
What? Wait, Robin, did I invite a Citrine hater onto this playthrough?
I mean, she's got, like, no speed. She's got, like, no bulk. She could poke stuff with thunder. That's it. Okay, I'm just fucking with you. I just wanted to say Lapis and Alcryst were the best units in the game.
This unit has 4 more speed than Citrine. I know it says 4 on Citrine, but that's the bad UI because of the fucking thunder weighing her down. So Citrine is a unit who I've seen a lot of like weird takes about Citrine. I guess we should get the Dire Thunder in the room out of the way. You can just promote Citrine to Sage, decide fuck her speed stat, gamble for Dire Thunder or rig it, and then be like, now she doubles with Dire Thunder, teehee. And that's like a thing you can do. But it's not like the only way to use Citrine. And unless you are using cheats like me, like we're probably going to do some amount of that, but unless you're using cheats like me, it's not even like the best way to use Citrine. Because if you send her Mage Knight and inherit some of the speed boosting skills, you don't even have to give her Lin, just inherit like speed +3. Her speed is fine and she can double a lot of things, especially once you get Chaos Style unlocked. And yeah, Citrine just, like, has the highest magic, I guess, technically outside of Anna, but Anna's gonna take forever to catch up. Out of all the player units.
Doesn't count.
And it doesn't count. And it doesn't count. But yeah, she's frail as a feather. Like, 3 defense, 24 HP, and if you don't give her speed support, she will get doubled by stuff. I mean, she gets doubled by faster enemies anyway. Especially if she's getting weighed down by fucking thunder, right?
Yeah.
But, at the end of the day, I like a big magical nuke, and mages, with a couple of exceptions, are not really known for being incredibly bulky. I think
she's
Citrine's one of the best... oh my god. Oh no! A Citrine hater and a Lilina hater. I don't know what to do about this. She doesn't even... She has the feather! That's Nana!
She's a Lil Nana archetype. Lily Nana.
So yeah, she, I think she's one of the strongest units of this early game squad, just because she fills that, like, magical nuke niche. She's the first mage you get with an actual magic stat. Both base and growth. And, like, there's something to being an incredibly min-maxed unit. There's strength to it, right? Because you can sort of supplement some weaknesses. In her case, the speed. And you're never gonna make her, like, a bulky enemy phase unit, but that's not what she wants to be. She wants to kill things on player phase. And, I'm gonna let her do that.
Yeah. She has big number, and she makes good use of her big number.
I like how you say she has big number when I'm highlighting the speed. It's very funny. Her speed's not even that much worse than others. Number. It's just because of her con, which, like, Lapis has the same problem, right?
We should double down on the speed and just give her an Ike engraved Thunder Tome.
So true.
So she has 0 speed.
Her personal skill, like, funny enough, of the 3 units we just got, I think she's the strongest, but also she has the worst personal skill, like, pretty definitively. It's live to serve for vulneraries.
The vulnerary to serve, baby.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I think I've gotten use out of it a couple times.
I'm sure that there are niche situations, and I will have egg on my face very soon. But, I still think it's worse than, like, get behind me. I mean, there's literally a get behind me you can do on turn 1 of Alcryst map. You're not supposed to generosity turn 1.
Mm.
It's just like diffuse healing from the fucking martial monk or whatever line.
Yeah. Actually, can I see? Get behind me again.
It's a +3 damage stack.
So when an
Well,
ally
technically
within
+3 strength, so like Radiant Bow's crying in the corner.
Wait, so if you Iron Blade, does that proc get behind me?
Attacked. They have to be attacked, so it's enemy phase only.
So okay, so it is enemy phase only. Okay, so I see what you mean now when you said it was turn. You could do turn 1. Okay.
Yeah.
Position. Okay.
He just has to like it's turn 1 enemy phase.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
But like I value a damage stack more than like live to serve on a vulnerary.
That's fair.
Okay. We must deal with them quickly, says Alcryst, despite the fact this level actually has no anti-turtle incentives. That's a bit of a narrative gameplay dissonance, if you don't mind me saying so.
There's no anti-turtle incentive for you specifically, because for everybody else, it's the fact that you'll break into their house and shit on their carpet. Like
what
you just did to me.
What the fuck are you talking about, Robin?
While we were off recording, you said you broke into my house and shat in my carpet.
What the fuck? I got a freaked up psychopath on recording with me?
You're the one that shit on my carpet.
What are you talking about?
You literally said it while we were off recording.
I say a lot of things while we do a lot of things.
Yeah,
it doesn't make any of them true. Okay, so this is a 64% hit rate that we do need to hit. Not because you need it for... Okay, well, we'll spend a turn on that. You don't need it for Raging Storm? Oh, right. I'm used to, you hit the R button in Fire Emblem Three Houses. I need it for the damage.
Yeah, also to get him off of the tile, I would assume.
I mean, like, that is, I guess, kind of nice, because it makes the next hit rate more accurate, but... I mean, a big part of, like, 20% of that not having good hit rate is from the avoid tile. They really did just put Armor Knights on... Oh, sorry, 30%! God, he would have a... What was it? He had 68? He would have a 98? Damn. It really do be like that sometimes.
Actually, 64.
So he would have 94. I mean, if we're being perfectly 100% honest, that means he would have won.
I'm ready.
Yeah.
Alright, so this is the attack that Vander missed. So Alcryst might miss. He did not miss. He's better than Vander confirmed, question mark?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's official. As we all know, archers are better than Jagans.
I mean, you say that, but I actually don't remember where I had the two of them, like, versus each other on my tier list. God, this hit rate. So fun fact about this guy, I'm pretty sure everyone is guaranteed to hit him. I know Lapis is.
I'm sorry.
Lapis's combat forecast with this guy is, like, actually fixed.
That's
which is
interesting.
Kind of funny.
I did not know that.
We will... Can we Swirl Lance you? 100% accuracy. Get freaked, loser.
Excuse me, this is an enemy that Louis is doubling.
I mean, it's an enemy Armor Knight. And also...
I know.
So you say Louis is doubling, but you forget that we have a meal that gives everyone +3 strength, +3 speed, +4 defense, and +2 magic. And then for Fear and A's, which Louis is one of, an additional 2 strength, speed, defense, res. So Louis is operating on +5 speed before factoring in that Sigurd also boosts your stats by some amount. Oh, he doesn't boost speed though.
Still. It's impressive, the stat stacking that is possible in this video game.
It's just
for
like
the
Fire
Nintendo
Emblem
Switch.
Three Houses. Okay, I think we silver. Well, actually, if we're going to Enemy face a bunch of people. Let's aim here.
Can we like pull a conquest Benny and give Louis all of the speed boosting resources in the game to have him double Ryoma?
Ryoma's not in this game.
Sure he is.
I think you're thinking of someone completely different.
I have no idea what you're talking about. I'm positive that Ryoma is a character in this video game.
Anyway, let's grab Fire Emblem the Biting Blade.
Here, I'm going to go to the Oifi bot, which is now the Ninian bot. And I'm going to type in FE17 Ryoma. Let's see.
What does it say?
Ryoma, the eldest prince of Hoshido, a country in another world, the crown prince. He inherited the divine sword with Jinto. He's a samurai with the indomitable will to face any hardship. Appears in Birthright, Conquest, and others.
Well, this isn't others. This is Engage.
Yeah, others is including Engage.
It does no. Others is the name of the game. Fire Emblem Birthright, Fire Emblem Conquest, and Fire Emblem Others.
Fire Emblem Others.
Hang in there.
Oh, whoops, I have L Surge equipped by accident, so I didn't counter this guy. Oh well, not a huge deal.
Actually unwatchable content. Like, what the hell?
Well, will it help you to watch based on the fact that Louis is karate chopping with a fucking ice cream cone for some reason? The Swirl Ants looks so goofy, I love it.
What do you mean for some reason? The reason is you gave it to him.
No, I didn't tell him to karate chop, though. Yo, perfectly setting up kills like a good Jagan. 1 HP. Jean, I have a job for you.
How the fuck is Jean gonna get over there?
The Secret Emblem. We'll just dance for him, obviously.
True.
Alright, so now we got these two fucks, and also the pegs are coming this way. Yunaka here. Can Yunaka here? Yunaka there? Can she confection knife? Oh, she can confection knife, alright.
Yunaka here, Yunaka there, Yunaka everywhere.
Yunaka knockers, as a reference to the fact that they gave her big old titties. They gave so many characters the Camilla treatment in this game.
Tiggle bitties.
Tiggle bitties?
Tiggle bitties.
Can you kill with the biting blade? She can kill with the biting blade, so she doesn't need to face the smash attack. Oh, I love these joke weapons. They're so cool looking.
Yummy.
Yummy!
You can eat them, right? And it just like consumes the item.
It does, yes. With the exception of treats, which is the lance, you, instead of that one being like you can eat it, what it is it heals. We demonstrated this last map during the animap, but it heals the user. It like basically mini live to serves or whatever.
Yeah, I remember that.
So we will javelin.
There is nothing to fear.
There's nothing to fear.
Except fear itself. Coincidentally, Louis' middle name is Fear.
And then I think if we go like here, Louis can eat all of that.
Yum 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 yum, delicioso. That was my Louis impression. What did you think of it?
I thought it was really fucking bad, and you should be ashamed. Just kidding. I thought it was really good.
Okay.
I actually thought it was really good. And that was a
too
prank.
late.
That was a prank where I said it was bad. I was pranking the viewers.
It's too late. I'm hurt.
Do you not like epic pranks?
Oh, that was mean.
You don't like the television show Prank Wars, where everyone pranks the wars?
Is that like Advance Wars?
No, it's
Or
nothing to do
Advance
with Advance Wars. It's actually got literally the opposite of Advance Wars.
Is Prank Wars an actual show?
No.
Okay.
Well, it might be. I don't know.
Because I could see that being a real thing.
Really? I can't. Oh, I have
Oh.
staff animations on still. Oh, but he bows! Oh, it's adorable. And then he hides behind the bow. That's actually so cute. Look at Alcryst, the little goober. He truly is
Top 10
the goofy
Gooby
whoopee.
Woobies.
He's a top 10 Gooby Whoopie indeed. Presumably... Oh, we can double with fire. And we can double with Tiramistorm. Okay, let's double with Tiramistorm.
Tiramistorm.
Oh my god. I've heard people describe this as the diarrhea spell, but this is my first time seeing it. Also, I think it's cute that the little sigil has the forks and knives and spoons, because it's like, it's the food spell. But also, that's not food. That's the diarrhea spell.
It's like what you did to my carpet. You came in and cast
Oh my
Tiramistorm.
God. Robin, I'll live 10 million miles away from you on Mars.
How do
Danny
you
Doyle
have
docks operation?
How are you able to connect to Discord from Mars?
Elon lent me his Wi-Fi. It's really bad. It's constantly advertising like the worst NFTs you've ever heard of.
That implies there are any good NFTs.
Well, no, but like, I say the worst you've ever heard of. Oh wait, they're all not attacking Louis because they deal no damage. Wait, this plan backfired. Wait, this did not work out how I meant it to be. Well, I say the worst. The worst doesn't imply that some of them are good. Like, if you hear a news report that says, like, this is the worst shooting in American history, do you instantly go, I can't believe that that police report thinks that some shootings are good?
I guess that's a fair point.
I thought you were gonna continue the bit and be like, actually, I do think that.
I was not going to do that. That's a line I don't want to cross.
Well, I don't know. Sometimes, like, you're a little bit of a shit. Like, not as much of a shit as I am, but, like, you can sometimes be a bit of a shit. And so I thought you were just gonna, like, keep being a shit.
Yeah, but about a shooting? It's a bit much.
Well, it's not a real shooting. It's, like, it's this hypothetical one.
Eh. It's a hypothetical I don't want to make jokes about.
That's fair.
Anyways. The hypothetical I can make jokes about is Alcryst missing this attack.
It's actually so hard to, like, see... Because of the way this angle works, it's so hard to see what tile I can actually attack them from.
I was hoping to will the miss into existence.
Yunaka here. Oh, right. She would have to be at this tile. That's not
Oh yeah, that
great.
is really weird looking, huh?
Yeah, so she could also do this, but then she's in range of, like, so many people. If I Lodestar Rush here, I could kill with oh, she doesn't even kill with the rapier? Fucking what? Oh, wait, it's not effective. I thought this was a horse for some reason.
I mean, it is a horse. Fun fact, in Fates, I'm sure you do know this, but Pegasi are weak to beast effectiveness.
Yes, I believe that's also true in Fire Emblem Awakening.
Yeah, I think
play by
so.
those rules.
I cannot afford to lose.
Okay, so
I cannot
Yunaka will
afford to use.
shrimply dodge tank probably or something. What if we attack with the beast? Oh, with the Rider's Bane, yeah. And we go here. And then Louis backs up to help protect Yunaka here.
Yeah.
We don't need the Iron Great Axe. So Louis goes here to help protect Yunaka here. And now you... okay, so that's not gonna work. That's not super gonna work. Okay,
When is Yunaka gonna start her cool new podcast, Yunaka here?
let's poison this guy. The Yunaka Here podcast has actually officially been canceled.
Oh no.
Yeah, the woke mob didn't care for it. Yunaka tried to sell NFTs.
Okay, that's
Just
valid.
like the talk to a girl.
Oh, did the Hawk to a girl try to sell NFTs? Of course.
Yeah, the Hawk to a girl tried to sell NFTs.
Okay, what I was about to laugh at was
She
like
did,
after
a
you got
rug
the.
pull.
Of course, she fucking did. After you got the kill on that Pegasus, the rider and the Pegasus just fucking plummeted to the ground below.
That's actually very funny.
They just dipped. It was great.
Alright, I think we have Lapis go here. Oh, no, Lapis goes here.
Go left.
Citrine
Go
goes over
Lapis
here.
girl.
You have 15 AS. Let's see what your AS is not with the silver. Okay, so you still get doubled. I mean, that's to be expected. It is a peg after all. Okay, you go here. Do I need to... Actually, okay, so... You 15 attack, you double, versus 9 defense. 15
Yeah, she's fine.
She's fine, actually. Okay, so I think what instead we do is... Let's staff heal Yunaka here. That heals Yunaka and Louis.
Big help.
Big help.
Hopefully it is actually a big help.
I think it'll be a big help.
And then... Oh, right, I forgot. She has Canter. So we don't even need to... I guess
Leave
we
her
can
in
still go
danger.
here.
Yeah.
Because regardless, that guy's probably going to... Like, that peg's probably going to attack Alcryst.
Probably.
You go here.
Do you want to
Go
turn staff
here.
animations off?
No. Sorry, we've committed to... Oh. Wait. Jean's actually fine? Wait, Jean's actually fine. That was actually
Jean-
good.
The goat, John?
The
Why would
goat,
he ever
Jean
be in
archetype?
danger? He's the goat.
Yo! Whoa, she got her special little crit. Yunaka
Wowie.
here. That's why the woke mob canceled her podcast, is they didn't care for her critical hits.
Wow. Intimidating.
Is that... Wait, who says that?
Hana.
Oh, yeah.
Wow, intimidating.
The reason that quote is so in my head is that Hana is like an early game Rev unit, and I play Rev a lot. A lot.
Danny has a crippling addiction to Revelation.
It's not an addiction. I can stop anytime I want. I just choose not to ever stop. Just like every alcoholic in the world chooses not to stop playing Fire Emblem Fates Revelation.
Uh-huh.
Look at all those skills.
Yeah,
I was gonna say
thinking the
proc
same
skills,
thing.
but they're not proc skills. They are just like regular skills that go off.
Here until the end.
Go
Okay.
off, queen.
So Alcryst can nuke this peg. And that is actually... He's benefiting from Get Behind Me. Because Alir got attacked.
Woo.
Okay. You can nuke the armor? So close. Can Lapis do 4 damage?
That's a big ask.
Nope. Nope. Okay. Because I want Louis to override this turn, because this is last turn of Sigurd Engage. Oh, okay, we have the Rapier. What if... Okay, that's, like, close. Oh, wait. Lapis can do 4 damage, right? No. Yeah, Lapis can do 4 damage.
Double with divine inspiration.
No, I was gonna say Lapis does 4 damage like this. Lapis does 4 damage because she's actually a Diamant archetype. Wait, it's only 3? Oh, it rounds down. Never mind. Washed.
I'll help.
Danny, do math. challenge.
Well, no, it wasn't math that was wrong. I just thought it rounded up. I was like, yeah, 36, okay.
How many times have you played this game?
Like, maybe once.
Me first. Thanks for the assist.
Thanks for the assist, Lapis. See, she did deal 4 damage.
You know what I was told this morning? That was very interesting.
What? What were you told that was very interesting?
So, if Anna's personal skill, Make a Killing, if she performs a chain attack and gets the kill, with that chain attack, her personal can proc.
Really? That's kind of amusing.
Similarly, if somebody else chain attacks for her and steals the kill, then her personal cannot proc.
So, that's consistent with other mechanics in this game. Because the, you fill up your emblem meter by landing hits, and chain attacks, like, fucky-wucky with that.
That's interesting.
So that is consistent. Look at that Etier, classic 74% hit Etier.
What an icon.
So proud of her. How does From do here? Damn. How does Sean do here? Damn.
Goat. My goat.
Can't even kill with the scroll cake. This is so sad. Okay. Oh, wait. Okay, I've got it. So, you will Felsinir, and that's going to trick the archer into attacking, because unfortunately he doesn't know that the goat... Oh, Jean does not have full HP. Why didn't Renewal top him up?
Because he got attacked by an enemy.
Yeah. Well, the goat From will heal. And meanwhile, we'll hand axe you. Plus 10 hit and still pulling Etier rates.
Wonderful.
Vander's one of the units of all time. So
also,
then that's going to distract the archer.
Can I just say real quick, this song is really good. I love this song. I forget what it's called, but I like this tune.
Unfortunately, I can't kill the monk. I could just kill the archer, I guess. If I kill it, because the archer, does the archer 17 attack?
Does using an engaged attack bypass chain guard?
Yeah, I think so. I'm pretty sure it does. I might be wrong. Maybe I'm stupid. I'm pretty sure it does. I'm pretty sure chain guard's just like the regular thing. If I... We'll just, like, wait, and if the archer goes for and kills Alir, then we do have... Okay, no, you're going for Chloe, again, because you like see effective damage, but it's not real.
It's not real. It can't hurt you.
And then, my one, like, quibble with this plan that I had was Louis was going to trade a, like a dagger onto Yunaka, but you can't do that because you can't trade the engaged weapons, unfortunately.
This is so Yunaka-phobic.
I live to fight again.
She lives to fight again, though.
This is true. She doesn't let the biggest keep her down.
She's level 10, so she's ready to promote, right? Right?
Wrong!
What if we used the Iron Blade? Damn, the Biting Blade... Like, yeah, why do they teach you about Smash Weapons with Lapis? I already don't think Smash Weapons are great, but Lapis makes them look even worse.
Yeah, she does not have the strength to use them.
Well, it's not just the strength. She's a unit who gains her attack power from the fact that she doubles, right?
Yeah.
And Smash Weapons can't,
what
right?
I'm trying to say is, like, she's not a big... Like, you want to do a big single hit with Smash Weapons, so that's not Lapis's deal.
Thank God we're breaking this guy with the Goat John.
My man.
Now I can attack with Etier and not get countered. No other unit in the game. Can Etier attack without being countered?
Never. Not a 1.
It's never happened. Anyway,
I don't think there's any recorded proof.
My goat From with her iron body art.
I don't think there's any recorded evidence of Etier attacking an enemy without getting countered.
This is actually true.
Yeah, and if you try to send me evidence, I will kill you.
Whoa! First up, the freaked up psychopath. Forges evidence of me pooping on the floor. And now.
And then after I kill you, I'll send Danny to sow shit on your floor.
But I don't do that! I've never done that twice.
Twice?
Yeah, I've never done it twice. I've never done it twice.
It once.
But you've done it once. I didn't say I've done it once. I just said I've never done it twice. That doesn't mean I've done it once. Like,
it implies it though.
No, it doesn't necessarily. Like,
yes, it does.
Robin, do you have 2 dead bodies in your garage?
I don't have 1 dead body in my garage.
That's not what I asked. Well, then you have 2. Your refusal to answer implies you have 2.
Okay. Okay, you in the comments, post below if you think Danny shit on the carpet at least once.
I'm gonna make 17 alt accounts and accuse you of having bodies in the garage with all of them. Then I'm gonna take a screenshot of the comments section, send it to the FBI, and say some concerning information about the president of the FBI. And they'll be like, what are you talking about? Who is that person? And I'll say, you know. And they'll be like, no, we don't. That's why we asked you. And I'll just say, smiley face. And that'll show you. How do you feel about that? How do you feel about them apples?
Whatever you need.
I mean, it's okay. You shit on my floor. You don't need to get this defensive about it.
I'm not defensive about that. I'm defensive about a lot of other things.
Like
Such
what?
as the fact we need to murder Rosado, unfortunately. Because that's how we get the steel axe. So I'm pretty sure in order to bait them, we have to allow someone to get all for one. Hortensia won't move unless she can all for one. But that does mean we can sort of like line people up outside of all for one range. Oh, she could all for one Louis. I don't want to get Louis or Vander all for one, because even though Hortensia has like no strength, she is using a rapier.
Yeah, and that'll probably hurt.
I mean, have you ever been hit by a rapier?
Nope.
Yeah, me neither. Not. Okay. So I thought like if you had, you could tell me like, well, not just probably.
That helps.
But it's a shame that we don't like. I thought normally when you have like a team, we would like cover each other's experiences. So I was just like, well, you know, I've never been hit by a rapier, so I just assume Robin has. But...
So do you just assume like everybody else that you meet has been hit by a rapier before?
Well, not just rapiers. Like, have you been shot by a rocket launcher before?
No.
Well, have you been...
You got an emblem ring?
Have you coughed up an emblem ring before?
I'm coughing up something.
Look at this all for one. Most epic all for one imaginable.
Because it has Rosado in it.
Oh, I was just saying because all for one is an absolutely trash fucking ability.
It's funny. I like to use it on the boss in chapter 13 just because you get to dogpile him.
So here's
that's about it.
I feel like there's probably been discourse about Veteran Plus before, but here's what bothers me. I don't mind that like Hortensia has it, right? But they also gave it to Rosado, and they also gave it to Goldmary, like the sub-bosses. I don't know, it feels kind of like a lot.
Yeah, it's a bit overkill. I think the regular Veteran skill is perfectly fine. I don't really care for Veteran Plus that much.
Oh, wait, can we get... Okay. I'm gonna put a Lear here, I think. Yeah, Lapis.
Lapis
Blade.
contribution.
A Lapis biting blade like here.
And then she dies to a crit.
Well, she won't get crit. Yeah, Lapis would never get crit. And then Alir goes here so that Vander can Raging Storm to one-shot Rosado. It's your lucky day, cutie. Oh, right, he has Weapon Sync, too, because Edelgard's... because when you engage, it, like, boosts with Weapon Sync. So now we get the Steel Axe.
Oh, jeez. He's very close to level up now.
Yeah, that's a little bit...
Ugh. Sure you want to keep that?
Maybe I don't do that. How much experience did he get off of that?
He got, like...
Oh, he got a lot. Okay.
He got 25, yeah.
Okay, let's Claude. Combat Arts, Raging Storm. Oh no! He would do it to her too! Damn, I shouldn't have given... I mean, I don't know who else I was gonna give Edelgard to, right? Okay, what if we... We have plenty of time crystals, right? What if we just have him... not get the Alir boost?
Yeah, but he can whittle Rosado
Oh, he
down.
still kill. Wait, why does he still?
Oh,
kill
it's
with
because
Raging
it's
Storm?
spur attack from I think it's Chloe.
Chloe, yeah, you're right. Okay, so engage. Combat Arts, good call. See, that's why I have you here, not for the slander and lies that you spread about my Tiramisu Storm. Okay, he's 25 away now. That's good. And hey, Rosado doesn't actually benefit from the terrain, so that actually doesn't hurt us at all. Okay, so now we have Lapis, Biting Blade, or actually, well, if she's... Yeah, she can just smash anyway. She'll get doubled, it's fine.
And she die to the crit.
God damn it, Lapis. What the fuck? Okay. Alir with the silver sword here.
It's going to hit.
Wow, the Divine Dragon. Happy to meet you. But I'd be happier if you gave me your rings.
Sorry, I've never heard this voice line. And it's Rosado, so I wanted to.
Now I've done it.
And like you said, it definitely was gonna hit.
I'm sorry.
That's because of female Alir. Male Alir would have suffered the Rosado penalty.
This is true.
Okay,
This is
so
the
now
Rosado tax.
Alir can wait here.
Give me an order.
Yunaka, unfortunately, does not double, and we don't have the emblem energy. Okay. Etier can longbow. I know it's not effective damage, but like that's still
It's still a
14.
good chunk. Assuming she hits.
There we
Nice.
go. Nice. Okay. And then, Yunaka here does not do that. Oh, because fucking, like, yeah, my mages are not going to be doing much either. Okay, Citrine, do this.
Me first.
There we go.
Yeah.
Yunaka here? Wait.
Why is the confection knife the
Thunder-
strongest weapon? That's the same.
Thunder's the
knife.
same
You
might.
could,
Okay, so even then.
You could
just Sean punch.
actually. You could have you could have a Citrine use Thunder from next to Alir for extra damage. Although I don't know if that would be enough to secure the kill.
It
with
would be
Yunaka.
3 more, and Yunaka here is...
Oh, that
too
would be
short.
enough.
Yeah, so you're right. Okay. See, this is just, it's a little game of tiny optimizations. So we Thunder here.
Thunder.
I'll help.
Thanks for hitting Lapis. See, Lapis is contributing, just, you know, not in her own combat, just by being existing. And then we Confection Knife, and that's 100%. Yunaka here.
Okay. Now let's just do it again.
Okay, so now... Brave Lance. Well, that
Oh, look at
that
that.
is certainly a hit rate that exists. Do you see that? 57. We just gotta hit 2 of them.
I like 19 plus 15. That's amusing to me.
It's because momentum only applies to the first hit.
I know why. It just looks very goofy to me.
I do think that momentum only applying to the first hit, being on the unit that that gives you a brave weapon, is a little bit of a non-bow. Maybe Sigurd is washed actually secretly, and nobody knows that. Maybe he's the worst.
This really is a sorrow of the common man moment.
Sorrow of the comments section.